Hi, my first graders. Today's project is a puppet that I call Me, Myself, and I because it's going to be about you. And here's one of the finished ones. I'll try and get it all in. Here's the top. It's a little bit long, and here's those really cute feet. And I could even play peekaboo with my puppet. See? Peekaboo, peekaboo. So let's get started. I'll tell you what you need. Okay? You need 1, 2, 3, and if you have any scraps of paper, you'll save them too. But you'll definitely need 3 colors and maybe even a 4th if you decide to change colors. Start off by taking each of your papers of construction paper and fold it in half, corner to corner. Remember, we're working with a glue stick, a pencil, crayons, scissors, and oh yes, you'll need something big and round that you can trace the head. I found this in my refrigerator, so after we finished it, I saved the top. Fold each of your color papers in half, corner to corner, end to end. Good, 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 good. Now, take the color that you're going to use for the body. Take the color that you're going to make the body, and where you folded it, cut it in half. We'll use half for the body and the other half we'll put on the side for something else. Here we go. We've got our body. All right, body. Then you're going to need to have the head, the color that you want to use for the head, and the other side will be for the arms and legs. So take that folded paper that you're going to use for the head. I advise that you pick a lighter color because you are going to have to use your crayons to draw the eyes and the nose and the mouth. So you want a little lighter color. When you have the head, take whatever you have, that big circle, and lay it near the bottom. Remember, we want to save paper, so we'll have all this paper left for something else. So take your circle, it doesn't matter which way, and use your pencil to trace around it. This will be the head. Remember, use a fairly lighter color because you're going to have to draw inside of it. And let's cut out the head. Here we go. Cut, 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 cut. Cut, cut. If you make a little mistake, it's okay. It's all right. There we go. A nice circle for the head. Hang on to this piece because you may want it for something else. So we've got the head and we have the body. Now with the other half of that piece for the head, I want you to cut 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 strips. Don't make them skinny like spaghetti strips, and cut them from the long side of your paper. Not the short side, because you want them to be longer. So you can cut, 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 cut. And 2. They don't have to be exactly the same either, don't worry. And 3, but don't make them too skinny. 3 and 4. And I have 1 left over. I'll put that on the side because we may want that for something else. So now I have my arms and my legs, my body, the head, the arms, and the legs. Now we're going to need hands and feet. So what I'd like you to do is take your last color, fold it in half, and then take your hand and place it down. If you're a lefty, you'll probably use this hand. If you're a righty, you'll use this hand, and I'll try and do it for righties right now. Open your fingers a little bit. Not like that. We don't want that. But don't keep them closed like this. Open them a little bit. Now when you trace, keep the pencil straight up. Don't dig the pencil under your fingers when you trace, or you'll end up with skinny spaghetti-like fingers. So start and make sure the pencil is straight up toward the ceiling. Touch your fingers as you go around, all the way around. Hold your hand still. This can be a little tricky, you know. Hold your hand still. Keep that pencil straight up toward the ceiling and go all the way around to the end. Now we'll end our hand by putting a little curve. Now what do you think I want you to do? You got it. I want you to cut out your hand. But since your hands are going to be much smaller than mine, I already cut 2 smaller hands that might be more like yours. So I've got 2 hands. Now, you need 2 feet. So you can go back to one of those papers that you had, maybe the orange. That was the first one I had that I had left over. Fold that in half. Or if you have a new color and you want to use it, you can use that, or a scrap piece of paper that you have left over. That would be fine too. I want you to draw a big shape. It could be a heart, or a square, or even a circle. You know what? I have a smaller circle than my head. You see, this is smaller. I'm going to use this for the feet. Do I have enough room? Now let me see. I'll move this away. Yes, I do. It will fit. So I'm going to use this circle. You can, if you would like to, let me just show you another shape. You could, if you wanted to, make a big heart. Big. Not a little teeny one. Big heart. Big heart. Or a big square. I'm going to use the circle because, well, I have it here. But I need 2 of them, 2 feet. So when I fold my paper and then I cut it, I have 2 feet. So let me do that right now. Cut all around, all around. Let those scissors stay there, and you keep turning the paper around. If you go off your line a little bit, that's okay. Doesn't have to be a perfect circle. There, I'll put that to the side. Now let's go through the pieces that you need. You need a body, a head. You need 2 arms and 2 legs. That's 4 strips. You need 2 hands and 2 feet. Once we have that, and you get everything together, we'll be ready for part 2 to start putting our Me, Myself, and I puppet together. Make sure you have your crayons, a glue stick, a pencil, and something soft to work on when we have crayons, like a magazine or a bunch of papers. So I'll see you for the next part, part 2.